Hey guys, Sutone here. I thought I'd go over the changes I've made to my Kestrel fit now that the March Tiericide patch is out. I'll also cover another fit that's possibly a slight improvement over what I'm running now, although it does require much more skill points to use. So onto my Kestrel fit. With the Scram Tiericide, the range on all meta scramblers has been greatly reduced. Even the new Faint Scope Scram has less range than the old J5B Scram that I recommended running on my old Kestrel fit, and with an additional free CPU cost, which completely breaks being able to use a damage control 2 while also running the Azeotropic Restrained shield extender. And to have a Tech 2 damage control, you'd have to downgrade the Azeotropic to a compact shield extender, and in that case you're paying an extra 1 million ISK for the fit, and you're also getting less scram range and a bigger signature radius than before the patch. So instead I've chosen to use the compact damage control instead and upgrade the J5B Scram into a Tech 2 Warp Scrambler. I think having further scram range on this fit is really important since you have 12km range on Rage Rockets, which is the #1 selling point of the Kestrel, and you want to be able to exploit that as much as possible. And the 9km scram range on Tech 2 now is fairly premium. It also means you can easily control ships which use meta scramblers, and there are many other fits which have to fit compact or scope scramblers that you can take advantage of. And of course, the further away you can actually be, the less damage you take, and the more you can exploit the situation. The compact damage control isn't that much of a downgrade either. With the new 33% base hull resistances, the difference between a meta damage control and a Tech 2 is not as great as it was before. I've also swapped the X5 web out for a fleeting web because we need the CPU from the compact web, and we don't care about cap since our fit is already 100% cap stable even with the Microwarpdrive left running, as you can see. Also with the Tiericide, there's a lot more fleeting webs in the game now, and they're now dropped down to around 300,000 ISK, which is very acceptable. Before, fleeting webs were above 2 million, so they're now very value. So that's what I've chosen to do with my fit now that the Tiericide patch has hit. I'll show you another interesting fit in IFFA that a character named Mizhir has sent to me on Twitter, which doesn't use a damage control and uses 2 BCUs instead, although it does require max skills to be effective. So this is the fit that I wanted to show you that Mizhir sent to me on Twitter. So essentially with the new 33% hull resistances now, having a damage control is not as essential as it was before, and with a second BCU, which you can fit if you fit a small processor overclocking unit on, you get almost the same DPS. Well, actually it's a bit more DPS than the one that I'm running, but it's very slightly. It's only it's less than 2 more DPS, 193 versus it's actually 193.6 I believe in game versus 192 point something in the one that I'm running. So it says 1 DPS in IFFA, but it's a bit more than 1 DPS. I think it's more like 1.6 DPS. But anyway, the DPS doesn't really matter too much. The main thing here is that it's like, if you look at the effective hit points, 4.57k from my one that I'm running right now, versus this one, which is 4.59k, which is a small improvement, only 200 HP more, and 1 more DPS essentially. But it is a slight improvement. Of course, this fit does actually require Shield Upgrades 5 to fit. Well, actually, this one doesn't. The one I'm going to show you next requires Shield Upgrades 5 to fit. But you do need Shield Management 5, or this is actually worse than the Kestrel I'm running. So if you do not have Shield Management 5, you do not want to run this variation. With the Core Field Defense Extenders, which are about the same cost as the Mjolnir rigs. So the cost is actually about the same anyway. It's pretty effective, but the main thing that here is that you can actually get a medium Tech 2 shield extender on here if you run a 1% CPU implant. A 1% CPU implant is about 700k, and that would increase your effective hit points from 4.57k here or 4.59k here to 5k. So it's an extra 400 effective hit points, which is actually a pretty significant upgrade. It does require that you run the 1% CPU implant though, but you can generally get those for around 800k, maybe a bit less, especially if you have some loyalty points yourself to use up, which is pretty interesting. If you don't want to, fit implants, it's really understandable. It's kind of annoying having fits that only require implants. You can also upgrade the small processor overclocking to Tech 2. That will fit too. The small overclocking unit is only 2.3 million ISK. They're actually really cheap because they use like electronic rigs, which are normally a lot cheaper. So that isn't too much of an extended cost. It's only about 1.5 million more than running a 1% CPU implant, maybe not even that, depending on what region you're in. And the benefit of this, the only other downgrade is that it has a 10% shield recharge rate penalty instead of only 5% on the Tech 1, which means that you lose some of the shield regen bonus, a slight amount. It's like 0.8 HP a second peak regeneration, which isn't really too much to talk about. And of course you can also fit a scoped warp scrambler. I think definitely Tech 2 scrambler is the way to go now. With the new meta scrambler changes, having a Tech 2 scram is super important, I think. But it is an interesting upgrade. Of course, if you want to get this Tech 2 shield extender on, you do need shield upgrades 5. If you only have shield upgrades level 4, it will not fit. With level 4, it's 0.15 over, and that's of course with Advanced Weapon Upgrades 5 as well. You don't actually need Advanced Weapon Upgrades 5 though if you have Shield Upgrades 5. So you do need Shield Upgrades 5 for this fit, and it isn't too much of an upgrade really. It's only like, of course, the signature radius is bigger too, and especially on if we talk about even the Azeotropic version, because of the sig radius penalty on the small defense field extenders, you do have a bigger sig. I have one of these already fitted in game as well that I can show you. The fit that I'm running now has 41 meter sig, and this Mizhir one, which actually shows an unimprovement in the in-game tool, and that's because the in-game always assumes that you're being shot by 100% EM then 100% explosive. The actual uniform EHP is slightly higher. As you can see, the signature radius is bigger on this one. I have shield upgrades level 4 on Shark Prince, so it might even be bigger than that for you if you don't have the skills for it. But it is a slight upgrade, so I think running the 1% CPU implant with the Tech 2 medium shield extender is actually a bit stronger, and it's probably something that I may do in a future video. That said though, I don't want to talk too much about IFFA because I know it bores people a lot. It super excites me because I'm a nerd when it comes to these sort of things. But anyway, I've got a bunch of Kestrel clips with this new Kestrel that I've not this Kestrel, the value one that I've been flying, and check them out. I think that the Kestrel's still a really strong frigate, and it's still fun to fly. Like cost efficient to carry them. Well, there's a saber here, mate. Let's see what we can do. It's really interesting. Oh no! Don't tell me he jumped. Right, I kind of need to reload though. See what he does. Is he on the fuck? He's like trapped himself on the fucking gate. See if he will aggro. Like, I've aggroed, bro. See what you're gonna do, mate. He aggroed. Nice. We want to keep this guy at like. We want to orbit him at this range, basically. He has a bad web. In fact, we don't need to even tackle him, so we want to get further away from him. Like, orbit 10k is actually acceptable here. The reason for that is because we don't need to actually keep him scrammed. Because he's in his own bubble. So that way we can, like, fight him in, like, deeper fall off. Very nice, that was an easy kill. I think he got, like, cucked by the gate himself a bit as well. We need to be careful with this Atron though. Send this guy back. Oh, never mind, Atron ran. Yay, another saber kill, always good. Looks like he had a 2% grid implant too. Oh, the Griffin's here actually. Let's see if he has like a bait scramble web or something. See what he does. He might like blow his load early. Okay, he failed his jam actually. Let's just go on it. Maybe we can kill him. It's always a good idea just to wait for them to blow their load, because you can see if they missed the jam or not. Okay, he's down now. I think we might as well just wait out the aggro time on here. If the Hawk comes back, it's going to be pretty late. He actually bought an 2 Caldari ECMs. And he had like a bunch of shit. So he even counterfeit for me. Oh man, I love the Tiericide changes because like now that those ECM, the meta ECMs are shit, like he's gonna fail more jammers on me. Let's load Scourge because we know we want to kill Saber. This guy's probably just the scout ult. There's a good chance that the Saber might just be a pussy though, and he's not gonna like separate from the steeple. Alright, this guy is probably a OGB if I have him blocked. I use block to like show OGBs.
Warp drive active.
Thanks for the follow, Psycho Fanatic. I mean, he loses other stuff though, so I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, these guys have a mobile disruptor here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm looking for sabers. There was a saber with him on one of the kills. Let me just look up his system again. He's actually off. That's actually like a retarded place for him to be, because that's a warp range of the gate. So there was a kill in here literally 20 minutes ago. Leo the Grey Wolf, a saber in the same corp, killed a magnate with him. Okay, so he's actually in here. Well, we kind of want to engage pretty early on, just in case the other dude decides to help him out. So we want the saber to burn for us. 2 reasons for this. We want him to burn into our missiles, and we also want to take him off the gate, because it'll make it harder for the other dude to come in. Okay, so there we go. We're starting the fight in this condition. He's not actually scramming me yet, which is kind of unusual. We're actually going to go in a bit closer then. He's kind of eating shit, so we need to get ready to bail because the sequel's probably going to come and help him. But yeah, so there's two variations of sabers mostly. There is a double MSC like this guy is, and they don't have a web, so it's very easy to control them the entire fight. Or they or the other variation is that they are they only have one MSC, which you can win. And this guy had hail the whole time, so he had a retarded ammo choice. That's what. Anyway, saber down. Alright, looks like he's gonna aggress. Has a long point. Light missiles. Why fucking light Scourge light missiles, dude? I should just aggressed him, but it looks like there's 2 other guys coming. I can probably just kill that, kill that tower. But I think he might be with like the Atron and shit, so. Is this CFC in here? Yeah, it is. Like, okay, so they're in W side. Okay, let's say they're all together. Maybe not. Like the tower's alone now. He kind of lost some shield HP to his body last time, but we might get kind of a jump on him. Never mind, Curses is coming now. I think Curses is with him then. I think he's out of range though. It's good for me. He still has 0 MS. Okay, this is perfect. Looks like he has no web. I want him to burn into my missiles for a bit. Okay, it doesn't have a long scram, so I think we might be good here, boys. Just turn that off for now. Got all 3 of them. Man, that dong sound. Their fits were really weird. I think. Still on D-scan. So he's not on that gate. He's on this gate, let's go there.
Warp drive active.
So he's on the gate at 0 right now. See if he will engage at 0. He is? Okay, he's gonna bail. Alright, how are we gonna play this then? Let's get off this gate. I didn't want to use the... Okay, good. So we don't want him jumping into us because that means he gets to start the engagement range. So we're just gonna line off. I don't really want to warp to IFFA though. In fact, this gate looks a lot better. I assume he's probably gonna come back in. Oh fuck! Why is this overheating? I don't know how that happened. Anyway, I'm hoping this dude comes back. Doesn't look like he's actually coming. Kind of weird. Okay, let's go back on the gate. It seems kind of strange that Stasis wouldn't be willing to engage Kestrel, because actually an easy kill for him if he's not retarded. But the best way to kill these dudes is for you to jump into them, and then for them to be on the gate, like camping you. Then you spawn in overheated web range of them. And a lot of the time they assume that you're a lot weaker than them. They will very often like not burn away straight away. Their main priority is like trying to like control click and get a point on you. See if this guy is still here or not. If he actually ran from like, I would be pretty surprised. Okay, so he's here. So this is what I want to do, right? I'm gonna just immediately attack him from here and hope that he doesn't... Okay, he's actually burning away. So we're actually just gonna jump here. I actually got pretty close to him, but we're just gonna jump here. He's using the default orbit command. I actually spawned on a pretty bad spot on the gate there. Anyway, it kind of sucks. I kind of want to try again, but 38% damage is not good. I want to get this down to... it needs to be below 30%. So I have an extra safe MWD cycle on this. He's only using the default orbit command, I could tell, because his speed instantly dropped as soon as I jumped. But the chance of us actually slingshotting was actually pretty good. Anyway, I'm not sure quite what he's doing right now. It looks like he's actually scared to get on the gate. If we just look at his orbit, we might be able to get him. He's actually just burning off in a random direction. Kind of weird. He's like really scared of me. I think he's just maybe orbiting this gate. He would... How long do we have on gate cloak? If we wait, he will like come round this way. And then we might be able to get the guy. 17 seconds. It's gonna take pretty long actually. I think if we just like overheat cycle as soon as he's like coming round now, I'm about to get this guy. Because like his orbit's gonna pull him straight into us. Just like that. It's still gonna be close though. Wow, he actually called in help for this. It's pretty embarrassing for him, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get out here.
Warp drive active.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good way of dealing with Stasis, is using like the gate mechanics. Okay, we know that the Hawk is here now, so... Actually, we can get this slicer. Not gonna have much time on him though. Actually, there's a Jaguar here now, so we might be fucked. But we are getting down a bit. Am I about to just like own him before we get killed by the Jag? Yeah, we got him. Nice. Definitely worth suiciding for that. We might get a Jaguar too. It looks like he's AB only fit though, so we're probably not going to be able to run. Despite him not having a web. Otherwise we could probably run. Come on, Kestrel. Yes, nice. Oh, I didn't expect to escape from that. Caracal, Gamma, Saber Storm. We can kill some of this stuff. Is it on the station? Like, we can kill the Gamma if it fucks up. They don't seem to have a thing up right now. I could warp out 100 and then maybe we can bait the Gamma into following us to a planet or something.
Active.
If he's retarded, we can kill him. If not, then we'll just carry on. I can kill the Saber too, but if he's with that other stuff, probably not. Sad planets, the overview quickly. So, planet 7 is probably going to be the best planet to warp to.
Warp drive active.
See if this Gamma will chase. I'm going to go to planet 7, it's pretty obvious. Or watch 5AU. If anything else comes, then we'll just leave. If it's not the Gamma. Okay, it looks like the Gamma might be coming. Depends where he lands, I guess. Looks like he came like a coward range. So if I go to planet 6 next,
Warp drive active.
maybe he'll follow me again. Let's go to planet 6 now. He might follow again. If he follows at 100 again, I'll warp to 100 at the next planet. But he should know he's not going to be able to kill me if he warps like max coward range. Let's see if this dude comes in again. Doesn't look like he's following actually, which is really annoying. Is he still there? He is, okay.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, let's go there 100 then. Oh fuck, he just came here. Fuck me. Or he went to the station. Really annoying when that happens. Did he actually go to planet 6? Yeah, he did. Right, let's go at 50.
Warp
Pretty
drive
risky doing this though, trying to fight a Gamma on a planet. Instead of on a gate. I could maybe try and take him to a gate. Y79's obvious. Or PR attack. He just left actually. What the fuck is he doing? Did he actually go back to that planet? No, he didn't. That means he went back to the station probably. Okay, well I'll go to the station at 100 and I'll go to planet...
Warp drive
what was it?
active.
Planet 7 I think it was that I was at. We'll just try it again. I'll go like 50, which is a bit more conservative, and he might try 50 as well. But if he doesn't follow after this, like next time, then I'll leave. They put up a bubble up, but it was too late. Actually, this guy's fucking here, mate. He's doing a lot of DPS to me, but I mean, we look pretty healthy right now. Has damage control. Okay, we're out, we're out.
Warp
Why am I not
drive
warping?
active.
Ugh, this planet mode's really annoying. Okay, we're out. That was fucking weird. Okay, we killed the Gamma. What the fuck is that, dude? Okay, now we're gonna leave.
Warp
Since there's
drive
nothing left.
active.
I don't know what he was doing. That's sensor booster and Capri charger. See, I guess he didn't have a damage control. It's like the new structure resists I'm not used to. There's a Hecate here, mate. Fuck, he warped. Went to this... I don't know if there's a bubble there or not, though. I'm gonna warp to planet 7.
Warp drive active.
We can kill a Hecate, though. See what happens. Atron, double harpy, sentinel. Oh, there's stuff that we can fight in here, actually. We can't kill the harpies. We can kill the Atron, though. I think the Hecate went to... Let's see. Let's follow him now. I hope he doesn't leave before we land, though.
Warp drive active.
Oh, he just left local. Fuck. I'm gonna chase him a bit. Let's see what happens. Like, we can kill a Hecate if it's Sheffer. And we can always run from it if it's not. It's always worth trying to fight them. People on tower here. Actually, it looks like there's too much aids here. Why Inglorious here? You can kill the tower if you fucks up though, I guess. Never mind. Fucking Falcon, dude. What the fuck? Alright, we're just gonna leave then.
Warp drive active.
Hi Brainstorm, how are you, man? Well, it looks like these guys just have like a retarded camp on this gate. I was hoping to fight the Hecate, but it looks like he ran from me. Oh fuck, the Daredevil might be following me actually. There is a Falcon in system though. See what we can do here, boys. Like, I think we can kill a Daredevil if it's shift hit. See what happens. I want him to chase me into this system, and then we're gonna burn away and see if he will like chase me down. There's actually rats here. We can use those to our advantage. If we decloak first, he might get like take shift on the rats, and then we can like swoop in and help. Let's see what happens here. Once the rats aggro him, we'll look aggro. It's actually burning off. Oh no, never mind, he's like orbiting the gate. Come on, you rats, shoot the dude. Alright, we're just gonna wait out the gate cloak then. Let's see what happens. Doesn't seem like the rat's actually aggroing him. It's really weird. Has a disrupt. What the fuck? He has a disruptor but light neutrons. I guess it can kind of make sense. Actually, we're gonna orbit at 7,500 here. Whoa, what the fuck? He's lost his web? What is this guy doing, man? Okay, I'm not complaining. It's like he's trying to run. Yeah. Whoops. That's a golden pod too. Man, these whoa, he had a 4P C-type NOS and C-type armor rep. And these rats have been asleep, they haven't fucking aggroed anyone, like not even me or him. He webbed in the beginning, yeah, but then he like took it off. He might have had cap issues though. Because like he was orbiting the gate with MWD on for a long time, and he has a Tech 2 Microwarpdrive 2, which uses up a lot of cap. Yeah, he had Void loaded too, which is weird. Like I don't know why he has a disruptor. If he's... Oh, now the rats fucking aggro me. Thanks, dudes. Only 2 minutes too late. Oh, I'm gonna lose all the heat progress. Yeah, he webbed in the beginning, but then he like took it off for some reason. I think it was cap. I think that's the only reason why he would do that. But then, like, if you take off your web in a Daredevil, then you're fucked. So I guess he was shooting Void too. So that also uses up cap. Looks like that Falcon gang jumped into I1Y, so we'll have to wait a bit. I hope they don't just like walk to the station and just like cuck Brave or whatever. So I can see the heat damage on my extender. Well, there's like no heat damage on it, Vordek. Because it's positioned like away from. Well, actually, that's kind of weird. It's just like what, like the damage control. You're like so tempted to click it. That's why I hid the passive modules. Like you're so tempted to click it now. It's really weird. And when you see the icon there. Oh, there is a tower on scan. It's the same dudes that had the Falcon though. So maybe we can bait something with this. He'll probably just shoot me and then I'll like fuck off. But you're attempting to yeah. I guess I could warp to the sun and then warp back at 100. Let's see what happens.
Warp drive active.
Because like he could also like follow me to the sun, I guess. He wants to fight. I'm gonna walk back at 100. If we land on top of him, we can probably kill him. So the Falcon and shit is on the station. Actually, no, they can't be because it's off scan. If we're at the sun, we're just gonna walk to the Bloodhaven. Okay, they're not here, thankfully. I guess they're camping U-H. So we'll walk back here at 100. If we land on top of this tower, then he's
Warp
fucked.
drive active.
Man, who roams with a Falcon, honestly? Like, that's just... So the tower still is here. There is a Thrasher too that we could maybe fight. Let's see, hopefully we land on this tower. The fuck? He left. Okay. Well, I mean, we can go to the Thrasher, I guess. Oh, it's gonna take a long time to reach him. I should actually probably bookmark a spot here so I can warp if the tower comes back. Okay, looks like he's moving now. Let's see what he does. He's at speed, but he's not actually warping to me. Oh, can you look at people at any distance now? I can look at this guy and he's 240 off. That's fucking amazing if they fix that. You still can't approach someone if they're like too far off though. You usually have to be like within 100 kilometers to look at someone. It was really annoying. They do have a Falcon though, so we need to be careful. Looks like he's ACs though. They look like undersized ACs though, which is really weird. They're not 200mm. Like one of the weird things. Like really awkward to like pan and look into stuff now. They actually look like 150mm. It's kind of weird though. Why wouldn't you fit like 120? Why wouldn't you fit 200s on a Thrasher? Like there's no reason to, like, unless you like think like a big plate or something. He doesn't have a web, so I mean he might. It looks like his shield though. Still be a bit further out because we basically got him, so just wanted to like not take armor damage. I'm surprised his friends haven't even come to save him. Oh, there they are. Just a stiletto right now. Oh, there is a tower here though. Well, we might be able to just own this stiletto and then maybe get out, depending on how the towers fit. They do have a falcon though, and a bunch of Hecates that are incoming. You can do it, Kestrel. I believe in you. Yeah. That's how you cuck people. Twitch animation for Gong. Yeah.